Good morning, friends. We are going to do a combination of very dancey moves and also a beautiful big stretch before the end of the class. So we are going to have a combination of dance and yoga this morning. We'll do lots of rhythmic mobility, joint activating, fascia moving, somatic exercises, and then before the end of the class in the second half we'll get out our mats and get down to business with some big stretches. So you're going to get a really nice combination, a great warm-up and a great stretch. Let's get started. Take your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees, and pull in your tummy, spread out your toes. Let's just move the hips. So we're pressing the hips side to side. Let your arms do anything they like. We're doing 30-second intervals. Taking the hips in a circle, front, side, back, side, and front, side. So we'll take 30 seconds to move the hips in a circle to the right side. Reverse your circles. Now we're moving the hips around to the left side. More seconds of hip circles. Or moving up to the shoulders. 30 seconds of shoulder rolls up and down. We're rolling the shoulders up behind the ears, to the back and down. Give them a squeeze up into the ears for a second and then push them down to the back. Inhale up and exhale down. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Awesome. Bring your feet in a little closer. We're going to crack our toes. So lift one heel at a time. Do a quarter squat or a quarter of a chair pose. Let your arms move any way they want to. Let's go back to our hips, pushing them to the side. Put your hands together at your heart and take your hands to the opposite side. So your hips go right, your hands go left. up to our shoulders. We'll roll the right shoulder back and the left shoulder back. Right and left. Back to the feet again. Crack your toes. Just let your arms move as they wish. Come on down into a quarter squat. Pedal your heels, lifting one heel at a time. Wide, toes turned out. We'll bend one knee and then the other and lunge. Now we'll roll the shoulders back. Do a gentle torso twist, pulling your elbow back. Your tummy is tight. Take the elbows up higher if you can. If your shoulders are really cranky, you can keep the shoulder rolls lower. But if this feels delicious, then get to it. Let's really open up the heart. We're fixing our hair. Take your hand behind your head. You can lean away from it a little bit. Okay, if that's going all right, try some really big arm circles. Reach to the back. March. Just a nice easy march with little circles in the wrists. Bring the hands up. Let's warm up the wrists. Bring it down. Take your wrist circles up again. Bring it down. Nice work. Lift your right heel. Turn your knee out and in. Out. You're in a little bit of a plie. Take your arms right to the opposite side. So as your knee turns out, your hands go the other way. Change feet. Bend your knee. Turn your knee out. And your hands go the opposite way. Turn in, turn out. Work. Feet shoulder width, bend both knees. We're going to drop your shoulder down, right and then left. So you can imagine you're driving a car and holding a steering wheel. Pick up the pace a bit. One shoulder goes up, the other one goes down. Good work. We're taking our shoulders forward and forward, alternating sides. Put your arms out. Here we go. Right and left. Nice work. Bring your feet in, shoulder width. Bend your knees a little. Let's circle the knee out and step. Beautiful. We're taking our feet wide apart, our toes are turned out. We're coming down to a plie with a nice big Easter egg on top of our heads. Here we go, down and up. So starting with a demi-plie, we don't bend our knees quite as much as we do in the grand plie. And we pull the tummy in. Okay, that's starting to feel good. Let's get a little deeper. Seconds. Come on down, let's hold it and pulse. Tuck your tail. If you need to come up out of this and take a break, it's all right. Oh my goodness, this is getting tough for old grandma. 10 seconds left. And we'll bring it in. Lift your heels up towards your bottom. Let's stretch out the thighs just a little and stretch the arms up. right. Put your right foot forward, your left foot back. We're coming into our lunge and then coming up and taking the hands back. Dive into the pool and come up. Make sure your knee is tracking right over the center of your ankle. Take your hands back. Open your heart. Hold your lunge. We're going to imagine that we're painting the wall. One hand goes up, one hand goes down. Paint the wall. Bring it higher. Paint the ceiling. Paint the front wall. Bring it higher. Paint the ceiling. Front. Paint the wall. Higher. Paint the ceiling. And we'll step up and together, change feet. Take your right foot back. Come to a lunge. Make sure you know where your knee is. Centered on your ankle. Come in, dive into the pool, come up, take your arms back. We're holding the lunge, bringing the hands to the front, painting the wall. One hand goes up, one goes down. Okay, bring your paintbrushes up. Let's paint the ceiling. Bring it down, paint the wall. Bring your hands up, paint the ceiling, and down, paint the wall. Nice work, feet wide apart. We're back to our lunges, feet parallel. Bend right, reach right, bend left, reach left. Bend right, reach right, bend left, reach left. Two hands up. Bring them down to your thighs and then roll up. Slowly bring your shoulders back and down. So again, bend right, reach up on the right, bend left, reach left, bend right, reach right, bend left, reach left. Two hands up, bring them down to your thighs, roll up slowly, bend right, reach right, bend left, reach left, bend right, reach right, and left, reach left. Both hands up and down to your thighs. Roll up slowly. One more set. Bend right, reach right, bend left, reach left, bend right, reach right, bend left, reach left. Two hands up to your thighs, roll up. Nice work. Bring your feet in a little tighter. Let's just stretch out the hamstrings a bit. Slide your hands down to your shins. and tighten up the buttocks. Slide your hands down to your shins. Keep a flat back. Up. Down. And up. We're going to put a couple of those moves together. The feet are parallel, not quite as wide apart as they were before. Let's bend the knees. Reach down on the right, reach up on the left, and make a big circle. Stretch the legs pretty straight, bend the knees, and come up. You can put your hands on the floor or on your shins. Bend your knees, reach down on the left, up with the right, make a big circle. Hands come to the center, either on your shins or the floor. Stretch your legs straight, bend your knees, roll up. If I'm going too fast, you take it a little slower. Bend your knees, reach down, left hand up, big circle around, center, stretch it out, bend the knees, and up, bend the knees, reach down, right hand up, a big circle around, center, stretch, bend the knees, and come on up. Okay, we're taking our feet wide apart in the A position, toes point front. Bend your knee on the right. Touch down if you can. If the floor is too far down, just put your hands on your thighs. Reach up. Left side, lunge, touch down. And if you can, come all the way up, reach up. Right side, reach up. Left side, reach up. Push your tail straight back. Right side, reach up. Left side, reach up. 30 more seconds. Seconds. All right, bring your hands down to the floor. We're going to bend the knee to the right and then to the left. Stretching out the inner thigh. Bend both knees, roll up slowly, roll your shoulders back and down. March. Let's take our hands behind the back and stretch out our chest. We'll lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Just really opening up the heart. Good work. Feet apart. We're bringing our hands out to the side behind the head. Take the elbows back. Take the elbows forward. Take the elbows back. Reach up, hands behind your back, elbows forward, back, forward, back. Reach the arms up, behind the head, bring the elbows forward and back. 30 more seconds. And forward. Open to the back. Reach up behind the back. Elbows forward, back, forward, back. Reach up behind the head. Elbows forward, elbows back. Elbows forward, elbows back. Reach up behind the back. All right, relaxing that. We're coming back to a warrior lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back. We're holding the lunge in a static position, shoulders square to the front. We're reaching up one arm at a time and stretch your side body as you reach up. So hold your lunge. Your back toes are turned out a little. Okay, good work. We're going to keep this lunge. So just come up for a second or two, come back down to the lunge, and maybe this time a little deeper. Make sure your knee is on top of your ankle. We're going to push to the front and pull one hand back to the waist. Good job. Step up, relax the hips. Step back to your lunge on the left side now. Left foot forward, right foot back. Shoulders square to the front. And we're watching where the knee is, reaching up. Alternating right and left. Up out of your lunge, come back to your lunge, maybe take it a little deeper, pushing one hand to the front and bringing one hand to the waist. Good job. Step up, relax the hips. Let's take our feet shoulder width. Maybe the toes are a little bit turned out. We're going to sit in a chair, but here's our arms. They go back, front, out, and up. Back, front. Just practice the arms a couple more times. All right, just the legs. We pulse 3 times. Come up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Up, squeeze. Sit into your chair. Pulse it down 3 times. Up, squeeze. Put it together. Arms back, front, out, up. Take a break, move your hips side to side, and your hands will go to the opposite side. We're going to repeat the pulsing chair with a little arm swing. Catch your breath if you lost it. Probably didn't lose it. 10 seconds. We're just waiting for our next beat. Ready? Here we go. Back, front, side, up, back, front. Now this set, let's see if we can get it lower. One more set. Good work. Let's go back to our butt kicking exercise. It stretches out the thighs a little bit. And reach up. Back to our chair pulsing exercise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and up. Really taking it low now. Bring your hands down. Move your hips side to side. We have one last set of the chair pulsing exercise coming up. More seconds here. Okay, are you ready? Last set. Here we go. Go for it. Seconds. Last set. Whew. Back to your butt kicking exercise. Reaching up. Last set of wrist circles. Reverse them. Take it up. Reverse it. Bring it down. All right, guys. guys, we're going to get our mats and start working our way down to the floor. Have a sip of water while you've got a chance. Of course, we always have to fix the underwear. Nice. Okay, feet wide apart. Turn your toes to the right, and the back foot turns in a little bit. Square your shoulders to the long side of the mat. Let's come on down to Warrior Two. Now watch where your knee is tracking. It needs to go over the center of your ankle. Pull your left shoulder back. Let's do 2 more and hold. Coming slowly to a side angle, forearm on the thigh. Bring your bottom shoulder forward a little bit. We'd like to try to stack the shoulders. Come on up for a reverse or a peaceful warrior. Back down to your side angle. And up to your peaceful warrior. Down to your side angle. And come up to standing. We're taking our toes to the left side now. And the back heel turns in just a little bit. Shoulders square to the long side of the mat. Let's come on down to Warrior Two. Drop your shoulders. And up. Down. We want to make sure the knee is tracking on the center of our ankle. Reach right out through the tips of your fingers. Let's hold this. Come to your side angle. Bring the bottom shoulder forward a little bit. Try to stack them. Come up. Peaceful warrior. Let's come back down. Side angle. And up. Peaceful warrior. And side angle. Up, center. Let's scooch the toes and heels in. Okay, we're going to work our way down to the floor through a deep and low squat. Turn the toes out. Bring your hands up. Take a big breath in. Bring your hands to your heart. Take the knees out to the side. Come down as low as you can. And let's hold it here for a bit. Now, if you find that this position's too much, you could try just sitting in a chair and pushing the knees apart. And I mean actually like your kitchen chair. Or sitting on a kitchen stool and pushing the knees apart. Okay, we're getting to our hands and our knees. Right hand to the right, left foot to the left. And we're taking our shoulders, stacking one on top of the other. Let's draw a big circle. Reach the arm back and up and circle. Back to hands and knees. Put your left hand to the left, right foot to the right. Get your shoulder right on top of your arm, little bend in the elbow. Let's go for that big circle. I promised my class lots of core conditioning today, and I haven't forgotten about that. Nice work. Come to the right side. You have an option of leaving your foot on the floor or lifting it. Let's hold. Reach out through your fingertips and out through your toes. Slowly down to center. Back to hands and knees. We'll put the left hand to the left, the right foot to the right. Reach up. You can leave your foot on the floor or lift. Let's reach out through the fingers and the toes. Stack the shoulders. Sitting down, take the feet wide apart. Let's take our arms out to the side. We'll twist to the right. 3, 2, 1. Come center. Turn your thumbs to the back and open your heart. 1, 2, 3. Center. Thumbs back, open your heart. 1, 2, 3. Center. Thumbs back, open your heart. 1, 2, 3. Center. Thumbs back. 30 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. Center. 1, 2, 3. Center. Roll those shoulders back. 1, 2, 3. Roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3. Center. Roll your shoulders back. Nice work. Okay, let's sit to the side. We're going to roll ourselves down into the mat really slowly. So let's drop the shoulders, roll back. Take 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull the tummy in. 4, 3. Control it all the way down. Roll onto your side. Use your arms to help you up. And let's go again. 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders down, chin in. 3, 2, 1. Roll to your other side. Use your arms to help you up. Here we go. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll to your side. Arms help you up. At 8, 7, 6, 5. This time we're going to lay on our backs and stay on our backs. Bring the knees up and in. Okay, let's go for a nice easy single leg stretch. If you'd like to leave your head on the floor, that's absolutely okay. So you're pulling one knee in at a time and stretching your leg out. If you need to take a break, let yourself have a rest. We're going to do this for 30 more seconds. On the floor. Let's lift the hips, pull the tummy in, pelvic tilt, and the hips float up. Pulse them up 3 times, or 3 or 4 times, and then float them back down. So let's try that again. Tummy in, float the hips up. Pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and float them down. Up, 2, 3, 4. Pulse, 2, 3, 4. Down, slowly, 3, 4. Up, slowly, 3, 4. Pulse, 2, 3, 4. Down, slowly, 3, 4. Up, slowly, 3, 4. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it down, slowly down. Okay, we're either going back to single leg stretch, or if you like, scissors. Double pulse scissors. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, if you like, you can leave your head on the floor. Totally up to you. More seconds. If you need to take a rest, please let yourself rest. Rest. Whew. Good work, guys. Slowly roll onto your side. Use your arms to help you sit up. Let's get into some big stretches. We'll put the right foot forward and keep the left foot back. Come to a nice deep low lunge, tuck the toes, and we're lifting the back knee and lowering, and lift, and slowly lower. from a deep low lunge either to a half split or a runner stretch, stretching out the front leg and coming back to your lunge, and then going back either to your half split or your runner stretch. Okay, let's walk our hands all the way around to the other side. So you'll have your left foot forward. And we'll bend the back knee and lift. Very slow. Okay, now your deep lunge to your half split or your runner stretch. To the center. We have our legs in the A position, wide apart, toes point forward, feet parallel. Walk your hands over to the right foot. Take a breath. Walk your hands slowly over to the left foot. Take a breath. Walk your hands slowly over to the right. Take a breath. Walk them over to the left. Take a breath. Walk your hands to the center. Bend your elbows if you like. Bring them towards the floor. Let your head hang if you want. All right, we're slowly coming back to our hands and our knees. Take your time. Let's lay on our backs. Back to another hip thrusting exercise. Let's pull in the tummy, pelvic tilt, float the hips up, pulse them up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Pulse in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. And down. 2, 3. Okay, I'm coming to the crab position. So I'm rolling on my side. Coming up, I'm doing another hip lifting exercise. If the crab's no good for you, then keep doing the one we just did. Pelvic tilt, fold the hips up, 3, 4. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Slowly down. 2, 3, 4. Pelvic tilt. Hips up. 3, 4. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Slowly down. Almost done. Just 20 more seconds. Pelvic tilt. Lift. 3, 4. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Slowly down. 2, 3, 4. And rest. Good job, guys. All right, let's sit up tall. Bring the feet to a 90-90 position. Flex the front foot actively. We're going to reach our arm around to the back. So you take your left hand and reach around to the back. Then come to the center. Reach over the front of your foot and down towards the floor. Hold your shin if you need to. Take your right hand and reach for the left. Let's try that again. Reach around to the back. Reach forward over your foot and down. Come up and reach around to the left. If you need to hold on to your shin, go ahead. And let's bring our legs up to the left side. 90-90, flex your foot. Active foot flexion here. Good job, reach around. And then reach over your foot and down. And up. And reach around to the back. If you need to hold on to your shin, go ahead. Let's try that again. Reach around with your right hand around the left side. Flex your foot, reach over the foot and down. And up, reach around. All right. We're coming to our hands and our knees, working our way slowly to our feet. So we're going through forward fold at the moment. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands back. Get your feet underneath you. If you need to, you can put your hands on your shins and make a nice flat back. Come halfway up. Bend the knees and roll up. Roll your shoulders up and back and down. Feet shoulder width. We're back at the beginning. And we're just going to soften up the hips again. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's see if anything feels different now that we've done all that work. You might be a little tired. You might feel warm and flexible. Let's take the hands to the opposite side. Drop your shoulders down. Smile a little. is. You made it through the whole workout. Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back and a thumbs up. Bye-bye, YouTubers.